Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Analogue Pocket News. This week, we will be talking about new arcade cores, a grip for the Analogue Pocket, and updates to the Super NES and NES Core. So let's get to it. Core developer Hotego released betas for Insector X, Dobaken, and Super Pang. These betas are only available to Patreon subscribers. The process Hotego uses to release cores involves first creating betas that are exclusive to his Patreon subscribers to help with the testing, and as soon as those cores are stable enough, they are released to the public. All his cores are also open source. Now let me give you a little info on the new cores that have been released. Insector X is a horizontally scrolling shooter developed by Hotbeat and released by Taito. In this game, you go around shooting cyborg insects. Dobaken is a Japanese baseball game that plays completely different than other baseball games you may know of. This one uses some card-based mechanics. It's also a game that you should know how to read Japanese because it's really heavy with Japanese text. Super Pang, or Super Buster Bros, is a two-player shooting puzzle arcade game. The object of the game is to pop all the bubbles on screen, and once you do, you move on to the next area. Blue Shell 3D is now selling P-Wing grips for the Analogue Pocket. If you're not quite satisfied with the ergonomics of your Analogue Pocket, then maybe these P-Wings will help out. They should give you a feel similar to that of a modern console gamepad. The price of these P-Wing grips is $35, they come in multiple colors, and they're available to purchase now. There's a new update to the Amiga core that added some fixes to interlace games and greatly increased the floppy controller speed. The floppy speed increase was due to a trick the developer found in the Pocket's APF framework. Adam Gastineau released version 0.4.2 of the Super NES core. The only updates to this release are fixes to the aspect ratio. Two new options have been added for aspect ratios. One is pixel aspect ratio 8:7, which is more of a match for a CRT's 4:3 aspect ratio. And there's also pixel aspect ratio 1:1, which gives you square pixels. Adam Gastineau also released a new version of the NES core, and this release includes a very important feature. The core now supports save states and also sleep and wake functions. Now when you're out and about playing NES games on your Pocket and something else catches your attention, you can just power down your Pocket and continue at another time right where you left off. Or you can save your progress in the game, quit that game, play another game, and then go back to the original game and continue where you left off. In addition to this big feature, you can now load custom palettes to tweak the look of the video to more closely match what you prefer. There were some fixes implemented that helps with Super Mario Bros. 3 ROM hacks, and games that support alternating two-player support can now be played entirely on the Pocket with only one controller. All you have to do is choose the swap player 1 and player 2 option. So that's it for this episode. I provided links to all my sources in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you want to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button and its bell icon so you can get notified of future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you next time.